Everyone, my name is Jess. I just thought I'd post to YouTube a simple video for any parent volunteers out there who have signed up to coach soccer and are feeling maybe a little uncomfortable or not very confident on how to run a soccer practice. These are going to be very simple things that you can do. So this is for coaches that are new to the sport and for the kids that might be new to the sport. If you're looking for more advanced training in terms of ball handling, passing, shooting, you'll have to look somewhere else. This is just simple things that you can do during a soccer practice to motivate your kids and to help them grow in their love for the sport and in their ability to play it. So all you're going to need is a whistle and a smile. Let's get started. Awesome kids that are going to help us run this practice today. We've got Claire, raise your hand, Claire, Olivia, Isaac, Avon, Helen, and Gracie. We're so excited that they came out here to help us today. Okay, every time we start a practice, kids are going to start showing up at different times. So every time kids start showing up to practice, I have them grab a partner, get a ball, and start passing. So guys, grab a ball, get a partner, and start passing. What I do at the beginning of a practice is I don't have them get too far apart and I don't have them get too close. The thing that you want to focus on when you set up passing is you're looking for accuracy. You're not looking for distance, you're looking for accuracy. Some kids get out here and they want to kick the ball as far as they can or as fast as they can. When you're working with your kids, always accuracy is more important than speed. That's why I keep them at this distance. Also, different kids have different abilities, but when we start out the first practice, I tell them it's important to control the ball. So Claire and Olivia, let's show them how to do it. Stop it, pass it. Stop it, control it, pass it. Stop it, control it, pass it. Stop it, control it, pass it. Something you're going to want to show your kids is how to pass the ball. When you get it, Lou, keep it at your feet. She's going to keep it at her feet. Keep it at your feet, Lou. Keep it at your feet. You can pass the ball with the inside of your foot. Claire, show them how to pass it with the outside of your foot. Yes, you can pass it with the outside or the inside. That's right. So I always tell the kids, oh no, big toe. They don't get to use their toes. They need to use the inside or the outside of their feet to pass. Then I just walk around, encourage them, watch how they're passing, give them tips. That looks good, guys. Keep it up. Stop it, control it, pass it. Stop it, control it, pass it. If they're little kids, sometimes I tell them in order to stop the ball to step on it like they're squashing a bug. Squish that bug, Helen. Pass it. Squish that bug, Grace. Pass it. Again. Now as they get better with passing, you can do quick, 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 quick. Where they don't have to stop it, they can control it and they do quick passes. You know, and if they lose control, I just say, you go where the ball goes. Don't give up. You go where the ball goes. That's right. Girls, get closer and do quick, quick, quick if you can. You know, they're not always going to get it right, but the point is, the more accurate they get, the faster they will get. So you can vary it according to your kids' abilities. But this is how we start every practice. We get them out there, we get a ball, we get partners, and they start passing. It's a good way to start practice organized and to get them moving. So this is a great way to start your practice. Now let's move on to how you warm them up once your team is all there. If Jordan's joined the team, hey there. Okay, once the whole team has arrived, I put everybody on the goal line, I line them up. I say, Avon, you're gonna get us started. It's time to run the field. Avon, go. Claire, go. Olivia, go. Jordan, go. Isaac, go. Gracie, go. Helen, go. Their job is to run around the entire field without cutting corners and to try to pass the person in front of them. I have them run the entire field. I encourage them to be a team, and if there's any cutting corners, I have them run it again. This gets your players obviously familiar with the length and the width of the field. It also helps them come together as a team and work together as a team. This is a pretty common thing to do when your kids are there. Gets them warmed up and ready to play. So I have them run the full field, and then when they get back, I have them grab a ball and dribble it around the field. You have the kids run the field, you're going to keep warming up their legs by having them do a couple of warm-ups without the ball. What I have them do is I start on the goal line, and then I have them run to the halfway line and back doing different drills. This one's called side to side. Show them, Isaac. He'll do that all the way down. Stop. And come back, Ike. That's right. That's called side to side. Again, we're just warming up their legs. Next, Claire, get in the picture, babe. Claire's going to show you the next thing we do is high knees. Do it. High, 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 high. She takes it to the halfway line. Bring it back, Claire. And she comes back. Thanks, Claire. Jordan, get in here. Another warm-up I have for their legs is called crazy feet. The kids love this. Ready, Jordan? Do crazy feet. Go. Awesome. Bring it back, Jordan. You can also have them, everybody line up on the goal line, and they can race it. Now, obviously, when we're doing the warm-ups, they do it as a team. So you would have everybody line up on the goal line and do side to sides and do high knees and do crazy feet. You could also do sprint races where you get on the halfway line, you tell them on their marks, get set, go! And they obviously sprint to see who can get there the fastest. And then they come back and they do it again. And some of them cheat. Awesome! You guys look great. So this is a great way to warm them up. Another thing I do is catch the coach, where I'll sprint out in front of them and have them chase me all over the field. You can really have fun with this and do anything to just get them warmed up and ready to play. Okay, when you're practicing, hopefully the equipment shed for the club you are volunteering for has things like these. These are just little cones. Again, hopefully those will be given to you or you can pick some up. We use these a lot in practice to kind of set up different drills. What I normally do is I use them to set up a perimeter rectangle that I'll then have all the kids get into so we can do different games and exercises. Right now we're just going to work on some dribbling techniques. So I would have everybody in the box with the ball at their feet, and then I would use one of the kids to show what we were going to do. So I've got my whistle, and Gracie here has her ball. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell all the kids to dribble, and when I blow the whistle, they have to stop and drag it back. You ready, Grace?
Yep.
Dribble. Nice, Grace. Go all over, Gracie, not just back and forth. Move it around the field. Yes, Gracie, that looks great. Okay, everybody, get in the box. You've got your team. You've got your team. They're moving the ball around. You're watching them dribble. Dribble all the way around, guys. If you can, keep your head up. Don't just look at your ball. That way you know which way you're going. It's important because kids, when they dribble, will often just stare at the ground where their ball is. If you really want to be good at dribbling, you've got to learn how to keep your head up while you dribble. Are you ready? When I blow the whistle, drag it back. Nice. Can you do this for a couple of minutes? Learning to do this is a great way for kids to control the ball on the field and to change directions quickly when they're being defended against. Okay, guys, stop. Put your foot on the ball. Now we're going to practice something where they're going to practice changing speed. So it's called explode. So they're going to start dribbling at one pace, and when you say explode, they get faster. Ready, dribble. Explode. Keep control of that ball. Slow it down. Keep it up. Explode. Nice, Claire. Keep that ball at your feet. Again, you do this for a few minutes. They get used to changing speed because that happens in the game all the time. You dribbling it down and then all of a sudden you go for it and you pick up your pace. Okay, guys, now we're going to play Sweep the Room, or what some like to call Sharks and Minnows.
I want to be the shark.
Okay, Helen wants to be the shark, so what you do is everybody has a ball at their feet, except for Helen. Helen's going to get rid of her ball. There you go, Helen. Essentially, she's it, and her goal is to try to kick their ball out of the box. What happens, Claire, if she kicks your ball out of the box?
You become a shark.
Say it again louder.
You become a shark.
Again louder.
You become a shark.
That's right. So everybody in the box has a ball. This helps them focus on dribbling staying out of each other's way and defending their ball.
Oh, I was
Are you ready, Helen? Move the ball around, guys.
your head toss so you can see me.
Ready? Get in there, Ray. Go.
Go.
Nice, Aven. Come on, Ellen.
Go, Jordan. Keep it in. I got it.
Yeah, Jordan, join her. Join her, Jordan. Leave your ball and join her. And it goes on and on until one player remains standing, and then we celebrate who's left in the box. Kids love this game. Again, it's people call it clean the house, sharks and minnow, soccer tag, but it's a great drill. Okay, for this drill, this is a passing and shooting drill. I have Jordan. Wave, Jordan. She's in the goal. It looks like these kids are way far away from her. They're not really. So they're lined up. Get lined up behind Olivia. And then what we're going to do is one of the coaches is going to pass it to Olivia. She's going to pass it back. Just watch. Pass it back to the coach. Coach passes it back in, and she shoots. Good. Don't worry about it, Jordan. Let's see it again. Olivia, go to the back of the line. Stay in the line. Wait for it, Claire. Good job, Claire. Jordan, don't kick the balls back in, love. You got it, Gracie. Good job, Gracie. And again, you do this so each kid has a turn to practice receiving a ball, passing the ball, getting the ball, and shooting it. Take it to the goal, Helen. Come on, baby, take your shot. Nice. And you do that over and over again until you feel like they got it. This is an example of give and go. Give and go is where you give the ball to somebody and you go to get it, and you go back and forth until you score. Get it in there, Aven. Nice try. So that is an example of a passing and shooting drill. And we'll move on to another drill. Okay, this is a very simple drill. This is a simple drill called 2v1. Normally when you have a full team, you would have them line up in two lines. One would be behind Claire. Wave, Claire. And one line would be behind Isaac. Wave, Isaac. And the two people in the front of the line would be your offense. And they're going to play against one defender. Raise your hand, Lou. So you would have a third line, obviously, behind Olivia. So they're going to be the defenders. And these are the people that are on offense. It's just 2v1. And the whole purpose of this is to help the two people figure out that they have the advantage. That they should always be able to score because it's 2v1. And they do that by dribbling and by passing. So when the coach says go, the two people on offense start to move the ball down the field, and the one defender comes out to meet them to try to get the ball away from them. Their job is to shoot and score, and obviously Olivia's job is to keep them from scoring, and you have a goalkeeper there to obviously do her job. You ready, guys? Go! Work together. Talk, Claire. Go, Claire. Get open. Look to pass back, Isaac. Talk, Isaac. Shoot. Get in the open lane, Claire. He can't pass through her. Kick it out, Lou. All the defender has to do is kick it out. And the defenders get a point. 1 for defense, 0 for offense. And you run that drill over and over again, helping your offense get better and better at talking, passing, learning what it means to be open. So let's try it again. So we obviously just did 2v1. You can also play this drill 3v2, where you have 3 kids up top who are going to move the ball down the field, and then you have 2 defenders. You have 2 defenders. So depending on how many kids that you have on your team, you can run different drills. So again, this is 3v2 where the 3 would move it down and 2 would defend. Okay, so that's another way that you can run that drill. This is a shooting game that kids that I coach totally love. What I do is I split my team up on either side of the goal. So today I've got 3 on this side, I've got 3 on that side, and I have Miss Jordan as the goalie. And then I number them off so they have partners on the goal, on each side of the goal. So Helen's 1, Claire's 2, Avon's 3. Helen, what's your number?
I am officially 1.
Claire? Avon? Great. Then I come over here and I number off their partners. Gracie, you are 1. Olivia, you're 2. Isaac, you're 3. That's right. So you got it. 1, 2, 3. Then as the coach, I'll grab a ball, I'll kick it to the field, and I'll call out a number. And those 2 are against each other. Ready, 2s! Cheer on your team!
Go, Olivia! Go, Olivia!
And obviously their job is to get it to the goal and try to score. You as the coach can control how long this goes on for. Generally it works out that somebody gets it in the goal. Helen, help your teammate out, go!
What?
Gracie, help your teammate out, go! And if they feel like they need help, you throw other players onto the field. Go, Helen, go! Help her out, Claire! Claire, you need to hustle, baby! Take your shot! Good. That's right. So that's how that would look. Let's keep playing. Jordan, give me the ball. So normally you would just call out one number and those 2 would compete, but if they get in trouble, you can send other people from the team out. Let's try it again where it's just 1v1. 3, go!
Go, Isaac! Go, Isaac! Go, Isaac! Don't stop! Go, Isaac!
Come on, Avon, take your shot!
Go, Isaac! Go, Isaac!
Nice defense, Isaac!
Go, Isaac!
Come on, Avon!
Don't stop, Isaac!
Nice! Okay, and then another way you can do this is you can call out more than one number. So obviously you could call out 1s and 2s, you could call out 2s and 3s, or one of my favorite thing is 1, 2, 3! You send them all out there and it's totally chaos. So you can play this game for a while. I would recommend doing it first 1v1 through the whole team, and then add in 2v2, and then eventually have the whole team out there. Again, the kids love this, and they have a lot of fun with it. This is a really easy, just kind of dribbling and shooting drill. You have everybody line up in the middle of the field. You set out some cones that kind of lead them towards the goal, and all you're going to ask them to do, Isaac, demonstrate. They're going to dribble it down through the cones, through and around the cones, and then they're going to, when they get there, they're going to take a shot. Take your shot, Ike. Nice, Avon. Nice, nice. And you have each of them do it. Go, Claire. And again, you just do this through each player so they have a turn to kind of handle dribbling, control, and shooting. Take your shot, Claire. Great. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can have them do a move when they get to that first cone. They need to either switch directions, fake, do some sort of trick. Jordan, are you comfortable doing that? You cannot do that? Isaac, can you do a move when you get to the cone? Show us how it's done. Come on, Ike. So that's another way to pick it up, is they get to that first cone, stutter step. Right. Nice, Isaac. And obviously you can check online for different ball handling techniques, and then you can show your kids how to do that. Isaac, let's do it one more time, buddy. Take it down and do some different tricks as you get to those cones. Show us, like. Nice, Isaac. Take your shot. There you go. Great. Okay, guys, be goofy and silly. Totally. Start freaking out. Do it. Whoa. And if you have teams that are like totally losing control, they're not paying attention anymore, there's a couple of things that you can do. Let's see if they actually do it. If you can hear me, raise your hands. Helen, if you can hear me, touch your nose. Do some jumping jacks. Thank you. All eyes on me. Put your hand in the air. This helps focus them. If they're still totally freaking out like my daughter Helen, you say, all right, guys, run a lap. Run a lap. Do it. Run a lap.
Okay, Mom, got it.
And you have the team run a lap. Or obviously, you just have the person who can't stay in control run the lap. But remember that you're in charge of practice. Keep it fun, keep it light, keep it happy. But don't forget that discipline is okay, especially on the soccer field. Okay, another great thing to have when you are setting up a soccer practice, besides these fabulous kids, is you're going to want something called pennies, which are these little jerseys that the girls are wearing. It helps it so that if you want to set up a scrimmage, which is very important to practice, that you can divide up your team. So, you know, in our rec club, they have pennies. I've bought pennies before. You can get them online. They're not very expensive. They come in different colors, which is important.
They cost $5.
I'm not sure how much they cost. Anyways, today, because we only have a few kids here, I've divided the teams up into 2 groups of 3. So we're going to play 3v3. It's important to know when you're practicing soccer, the best way to help these kids learn how to play the game is to let them play the game and to let them do it on a smaller space. And so what we've done is, again, we set up this rectangle, and we have these little soccer goals that we put on either end. There's no goalkeepers when you use these goals. It just helps them work on accuracy and to be a team as they work it towards their side of the goal that they're scoring on. So, yep, I always spend probably half the practice just scrimmaging, usually 3v3 or 4v4. If you have a big enough team, scrimmage the whole length of the field, which is also something I love to do. If I've got 14 kids, we're going to scrimmage 7v7 for at least 30 minutes. And I use my whistle to stop the game and to help them see kind of more clearly how to play the game. So again, when you're looking to know what to do during practice, spend half of it scrimmaging. All right, guys, blue team, get on the field. Even Isaac and Helen, get on the field. Line it up, guys. You don't actually need to see these Wildcats play, but obviously it's just a 3v3. Helen, get on your side. And then you let them have some fun and
destroy each other.
And help them learn how to play this game by getting to it. Thanks for watching. Guys, say goodbye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Play ball.